Welcome to Marry Me Butterbeans!
So this originates from a social media trend called Marry Me Chicken. We are not including chicken in this. This is chickpeas and butterbean based. It's a 10-minute dinner. It's quick, it's easy, and it's super tasty. And after it, someone is gonna
marry
you.
Okay.
Oh, that's awful.
Okay, right. Okay, pan on high heat. Wide bottom pan. We are using a little bit of olive oil. I'm going to go in with probably 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Obviously, leave it out if you want it to be lower in calories.
1 onion. I'm gonna put a bit of texture in. I'm gonna dice it into it, slice it.
Oh, Monsieur Flynn, that is very fancy.
Oh, I'm very good.
Nice knife skills.
Nasty. Okay, straight into the pan there.
Woo!
Nice sizzle. Woo!
As we will always say, season as you go. I will take a small pinch of salt and add them on top of our onions, our Marry Me onions.
We have a little bit of chili powder of choice, just a little bit, just to give that little southern note. Approximately half a teaspoon.
Whoa, jeez, there's a bit of spice in that.
Oh, it's exciting. We're going to keep the show moving here. We've got 1 tin of drained butterbean. That's approximately 250 ml. We're getting it in there.
250 grams.
250 grams. We have another 250 grams of a
butterbean as well.
Bean. It's kind of like a cannellini bean, really. It's a small little lad. Traditionally, this dish is based on parmesan and based on sun-dried tomatoes. We want to level it up and upgrade, and we want to make this inclusive, so it's dairy-free. So we're going to use probably the best pesto in the world. This Happy Pear.
Who makes this?
We do, Happy Pear.
Wow.
This was the recipe I came up with 20 years ago, based on sprouted almonds. If you can't find the world's best pesto, use the next best pesto you can come with. I'm going to put in approximately half of it, because it's got such good flavour. So approximately 100 ml in it goes.
100 grams.
100 grams, 100 ml, interchangeable.
So
that's going to be like our flavourful just builder. Okay, we want to make this a little bit more creamy because this is a dish that we want someone to propose to us after. So we want it indulgent. We want it...
Now, Stephen's joking there.
So we're going to go in about 200 ml of coconut milk. You could use cream, you could use whatever. We're just going to go with 200 ml of coconut milk. And this is going to add just a little bit of...
So this is full fat coconut milk?
Yeah.
And the purpose of this is really to enrich it and add a real flavoursome sauce to this.
Okay, now time to start to bring this dish together. So this literally will take us kind of somewhere in the range of 5 to 10 minutes. I have about 100 grams of baby spinach. We're going to allow that to wilt down in the heat. And finally, I have some herbs and some lemon to help balance it out. So herbs of choice, you could use basil, but we've loads of basil in the pesto. So I love cilantro or coriander as it's known, and we're just going to finely dice that. Include the stalk because we don't want to waste any bit. Because I guess since having a farm, we're aware how long it takes to grow coriander, and including that stalk is just, I guess, reducing waste. Let's often said half of all food produced is wasted.
30%. What I love about using coconut baby spinach is it literally goes buttery. As it wilts right down, it goes creamy, it goes buttery, and it's really enhances it. So I do love an old wilted spinach. So look at that for delicious. I'm going to reduce the heat now. Actually, I'm going to knock it off the heat. Like, that's our dish pretty much done. It's taken us less than 5 minutes from start to finish.
A little bit of coriander in there, and we'll keep a little bit to serve. In terms of balancing this, so 5 base flavours: salt, sweet, bitter, acid, and umami. Spinach will be bitter, and to help balance that bitter, often people think sweet balances bitter, but it's normally acid. So I've got a little bit of lemon juice, of half a lemon. I'm just going to squeeze a little bit. It'll help cut through the creaminess or fat from the coconut milk and a lot of vibrancy and vitality and help balance that bitter.
And finally, very important, just before you finish, is to season and just season as you go. So get a spoon and we're going to taste, and what we're tasting for here is that it just tastes fantastic.
That's really tastes balanced. First thing we want to know, is there enough salt?
Needs a bit more salt.
Very flavoursome.
Wow.
That's rich.
Jeez, that's delicious. Nice little pinch of salt.
Wow, very nice.
Yeah, well. This dish is fantastic as another midweek dinner. Like, as we said, this has taken us less than 10 minutes to cook from start to finish.
I have a little bit of rice. So with our rice, I just put a bit of lime and coriander through it.
So just to say, that's a simple midweek 5-minute dinner. We've got a whole load of these on our app, which is our recipe club, which is $3.99 a month. There's 1,000 plant-based recipes and an amazing community. So if you're interested, please do check it out. We're Dave and Steve from Happy Pear, and we're all about helping you to eat more veg.
That's the cake's done. There you are. Good timing. Anyway, thanks Mel for watching. Loads of love. Bye.